Let us face it, there is no planet B.
We keep chasing stars, convincing ourselves that somewhere out there, a second chance is waiting. Another Earth, another home. But the truth no one wants to say out loud is simple. Space doesn't want us, and there is no backup planet coming to save us. The James Webb Space Telescope is showing us the universe in ways we have never seen before. It captures galaxies being born, ancient starlight traveling across billions of years, and hints of planets orbiting distant suns. Each image feels like an invitation, a cosmic promise that maybe, just maybe, there's another world waiting for us. But if you look closer, the invitation fades. Webb also shows us the harsh, merciless reality. Gas giants swirling with toxic storms. Frozen wastelands are locked in eternal winter. Planets scorched so close to their stars that their surfaces are oceans of molten rock. Even the so-called Earth-like planets are usually anything but hostile, lifeless, unforgiving. The universe is not building homes for us, it is erasing them. Even if one day we build glittering cities on Mars or floating colonies around faraway planets, life there will never be like life here. It will be survival inside machines, breathing filtered air, eating synthetic food, and living under ceilings of thick glass to block deadly radiation. Like life in a box. It will be life cut off from the wild heartbeat of nature, stripped down to its bare bones. Earth made us. Human beings are not designed for anywhere but Earth. Our muscles waste away in low gravity. Our bones become thin. Our hearts struggle. Our immune systems falter. Every piece of us, from our cells to our lungs to our blood, was built by this planet, for this planet. Without Earth, we don't just lose a home. We lose who we are. Imagine all of humanity packed into metal ships scattered across the endless black of space. In the vastness of the universe, we would be nothing more than a single drop of milk dissolving into an endless, silent ocean. We would vanish without a trace. And yet here, on Earth, we already have everything we need and the miracle we already are. We have water falling from the sky. We have air that fills our lungs without thought. We have sunlight that grows forests, warms oceans, and feeds every living thing. No machine, no matter how advanced, can recreate the effortless perfection of this world. Still, we poison it. We cut down the forests. We pump the air full of smoke. We persist with outdated belief systems. We act as if there is a lifeboat waiting. There isn't. There never was. Space exploration is not an escape plan. It is a mirror. Every image Webb sends back reminds us of how rare, how wildly improbable, and how precious Earth really is. We were given the impossible, a living planet in a hostile universe. If we do not protect it, we will lose it. This is why humans were made for Earth, not space. They call space the final frontier, a place of wonder, of challenge, a blank canvas waiting for human brilliance to discover. But beneath the romance of rockets and Mars, there lies a brutal truth. We were made for Earth, and nowhere else. Earth, the perfect fit for human life. Earth isn't just where we live, it's what made us. Our lungs evolved to breathe air that's exactly 21% oxygen. Our bones grew strong under the constant pull of gravity, 9.8 meters per second squared. Our bodies, our minds, our cells, our very DNA, every part of us has been tailored by millions of years of evolution on this planet. When we dream of space colonies, Mars missions, and asteroid mining, we're dreaming of living in environments that would kill us in minutes without artificial life support. It's not just inconvenient, it's unnatural. Gravity, the invisible architect of our bodies. Let's talk about gravity. On Earth, gravity keeps your blood flowing, your bones growing, and your muscles strong, but in space, where gravity disappears, everything begins to fall apart. Muscle wasting. In microgravity, your body no longer needs to fight against weight. Astronauts lose up to 20% of their muscle mass in just a few weeks. Despite daily exercise in space, legs and backs shrink. Strength vanishes. Bone thinning. Your skeleton, designed to support your weight, becomes useless. You lose 1 to 2% of bone density per month, the same kind of rapid loss seen in elderly patients with osteoporosis. Heart problems. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood upward, so it shrinks and weakens. Blood pools in the upper body, leading to face puffiness and dizziness. Long term, it raises the risk of heart disease. Immune system suppression. Space doesn't just change muscles and bones, it confuses the immune system. T cells stop functioning properly. Inflammation markers rise. Viruses like herpes and shingles, long dormant, can reactivate. Vision problems. Even your eyes aren't safe. Without gravity, spinal fluid builds up behind the eyes, flattening the eyeballs. This causes blurry vision and sometimes permanent damage. The psychological toll. Our minds adrift in space. Physical health isn't the only risk. Your mind, evolved for forests, oceans, and sunlight, begins to unravel in the void. Isolation and loneliness. Months or years away from family. No trees, no wind, no natural sound, just machinery, recycled air, and digital screens. Even the most resilient astronauts suffer from anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Sensory deprivation. Space is quiet, too quiet. The lack of natural stimuli leads to sensory monotony. Time feels distorted. Days blur together, leading to depression, group tension, tiny living quarters, zero privacy. Clashes are inevitable, and if something goes wrong, there's nowhere to escape. Cognitive decline. Cosmic radiation, impossible to fully shield in deep space, may impair brain function over time. Memory loss, reduced attention, even changes in personality. The Mars Mirage, a world that will never be home. Now, what about Mars, the poster child of planetary escape? Let's take a closer look. Atmosphere, mostly carbon dioxide, toxic to humans. Surface pressure, less than 1% of Earth's. You'd boil alive without a spacesuit. Radiation. Mars lacks a magnetic field, so you'd be exposed to cancer-causing particles 24/7. Water, only in frozen form, or possibly salty underground brines. No rain, no rivers, no oceans. Temperature, the average temperature is -63 degrees Celsius or -81 degrees Fahrenheit. Too cold to grow food, too dry to support life. Living on Mars would mean living in a bunker forever. Artificial light, artificial air, artificial everything. It would be the most expensive, hostile, mentally crushing life imaginable. Space stations and future habitats, still not home. Some dream of building vast spinning habitats. Giant wheels generating artificial gravity. Technically possible, yes, but physically, psychologically, economically, unbelievably difficult. Radiation shielding. To protect from space radiation, habitats would need several meters of lead or water shielding. That's millions of tons launched from Earth, at costs we can barely imagine. Resource scarcity. No forests, no biodiversity, no clouds, no sky. No way to recreate Earth's complexity without trillions of dollars in engineering while people on Earth go hungry and without a home. Even if we succeed, it will still be a simulation. A cage mimicking nature, never replacing it. The danger of escapism. Space is not a backup. There's a dangerous idea spreading. If we mess up Earth, we'll just move to Mars. Let's be crystal clear. There is no planet B. We cannot export 8 billion people to a dead rock in the sky. We cannot recreate oceans, ecosystems, or weather in a box. We cannot abandon Earth because it is the only place in the known universe where we can truly live. Space exploration is amazing. It pushes boundaries, fuels innovation, and inspires generations, but it must never replace the duty to protect this planet. What we're fighting for. When we say there is no planet B, we're not dismissing the stars. We're defending the Earth. We're fighting for breathable air, for fertile soil, for safe water. We're fighting for the only biosphere we know, a thin blue line between life and the void. You are not made for space, you are made for gravity, rain, sunrises, and seasons. You are a creature of this world, and it's the only one you've got. Space is for learning, Earth is for living. Let's explore the universe. Let's study planets and moons. Let's send robots to Saturn and beyond. Let's learn all we can, but let's not fool ourselves. Space isn't a backup, it is our teacher. A reminder of how rare and beautiful our home is. We can go to space, but we cannot live in space. Not as we live here. This is our cradle, our cathedral, our miracle. There is no second Earth, there is no planet B. If you agree, please give us the thumbs up, share, and subscribe.